Hey all, good to see you again. I know I'm putting out a couple things real quick, but it's just to get it out of the way. I'm hoping over the next week or so to be doing a lot of other stuff that will get me more money. And I'm not going to talk about the money situation again, but I thought you might enjoy this. Um, since the band has effectively ceased, I've showed you a couple of the things that we were working on or that I was working on as potential band pieces. But I haven't really played anything extensively that I'm thinking about for solo work. And I am thinking about musical work solo, which lends itself to some interesting challenges. Number one, uh, and first and foremost, my physical condition is not allowing me to be the guitar player that I would like to be. Looking for a cat, sorry. Um, so I have to sort of learn to adapt various things so that they will work. So this is a piece that is based on an old phrase that I'm sure many of you are familiar with called wake and bake, which is the idea of getting high first thing in the morning. It's not something I do. Um, I don't have any objection to it. It just doesn't really work for me. But I took that phrase and I kind of ran with it with an idea and created a poem around it, which has been on the blog and which you've probably seen. And I said basically rhythm-wise and setup-wise and structure-wise, this would make a good musical piece. So I pulled together some basic chords, which is about all I can play nowadays. And not that I ever played much else, of course, but I thought I would give this a try and put it out there. And I'll make it public as well so that people can see it and share it. It's difficult when you know that you are losing a certain level of physical ability in your hands based on nerve damage, and that it's increasing to sort of figure out how to continue. And I'm going to continue because playing the guitar gives me a great deal of peace and pleasure, and it's also a great exercise to keep my hand as flexible as I can in the times that are going on. So with that in mind, my cat has now showed up to find out what's going on because she's nosy as hell. This is called Wake and Bake. It's a wake and bake kind of morning. Because I've tried everything else. I can't stand the thought of walking into dawn unguarded within. Sweethearts of the internet see love messages in their oatmeal and tarot callouts and the way the storms toss my bird feeders to the ground. They're strewn around for the picking like a tarot card, like the Five of Swords. Wake and bake this morning. As I've tried religion and atheism in equal measures overnight, I still can't understand the dark gifts I carry to my day. Sages on the internet claim everything's so obvious. Barely needs explanation. If the windows don't hold up in the scale, their shards will surely open me, make me readable, make of me a penitent's innards to scry. Wake and bake this morning. now nowhere to be. Requires patience and balance, neither of which I have in any amount, worthy of calling on today. Tricksters on the internet tell you what you want to hear, and I want to hear shovelfuls of earth, trenches and moats being dug against whatever may swarm up from within. The horde liberated and seeking to feed. A horde with open mouths. Here they come. Wake and bake kind of morning. 'Cause I've tried everything else. I can't stand the thought. Walking into dawn, unguarded within. Bake morning. And I'll feel less of it when I fall. Well, it wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. It's out there. You guys can decide what you think about it. Let me know. I've got some plans about possible changes. Still have no idea how well I'm going to be able to play this without a ton of practice and medications and all kinds of fun stuff. So, thank you. Onward. See you in a bit.